Mambo Team Africa Worldwide, Habarya Asabui. Now, I know that I said that I wouldn't be doing any more DNA videos, but I promise this is the last one. It will be short and sweet. I would not suggest for any African person to give their DNA sample to AncestryDNA. Not to be confused with African Ancestry. Those are two different companies. You have African Ancestry and you have Ancestry. AncestryDNA is a European owned company, and African Ancestry is owned by African people. Um, I have used both companies as well as 23andMe. And since the time that I've submitted my sample to Ancestry.com, AncestryDNA, they have changed or supposedly updated my results 4 different times. And these are drastic changes. So either they do not know what they're doing, or they are purposely manipulating the results to fit a narrative of their liking. So once again, I would say to any people of African descent, do not submit your sample to AncestryDNA, but do um, submit to African Ancestry. I highly, highly recommend African Ancestry. It is the only company that will pinpoint uh, so-called tribes for you, the actual nations that existed prior to the colonial borders of the Berlin Conference. Um, so it will pinpoint the nations for you, and then the so-called tribes within the nation in which you come from. Uh, People may argue that it's only a small percentage of your DNA, but that's okay. It's something, and it's also the most important parts of your DNA, which are your haplogroups, which means your Y chromosome that you get from your father, and the lineage of your mother, going through her mother, and through your fathers. It's a small percentage of who you are, but it's an important part of who you are. And so I will go with African ancestry, but never, ever, ever give your money to Ancestry DNA. Thanks. Habari Ya Kwasa.